in the end, we played well enough to win. We made some plays at the end to win. We made some pitches in the late innings to win. We got some big hits. So it's a good night for me.
You can't argue replays, right? So how did you last as long as you did?
You can get an explanation. Yeah, you're allowed to get an explanation, and
I'm guessing you didn't like that explanation?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Well, seriously, what was the explanation?
The explanation was he said Fielding said he called him out, and I just questioned whether it was he's called him out because he kicked the ball out of the glove, and did he hold the ball long enough? And he said, well, it doesn't matter if he held. I said, are they challenging that he kicked the ball out of the glove, or was that why the call was overturned? And he said they know it was overturned because he never had possession.
Because he didn't have possession?
They said he didn't have possession, which I didn't agree with either, actually.
Can you kick the ball out of a guy's glove?
No, I don't believe so.
Guys did not do much offensively the first 4 innings, but when you did damage, you did it on the first pitch a lot. Was that something that anyone talked about as far as what they could do on first pitch, what he was coming in with?
No, I think it's the first we didn't do much the first 4 innings. We really didn't put any pressure on him. No, I think guys, it's a couple times through the order, guys feel more comfortable with his stuff and what he's throwing, and they did a nice job. There's going to be times when being aggressive and jumping on that first pitch is, that might be the pitch to hit. So.
Scooter's 4-hit night. How well was he hitting the ball?
He swung the bat well. He swung the bat well. He had a big hit last hit and getting on base, and the bunt was big. So he swung the bat well.
When you talk about that might be the pitch, I know baseball a lot now is making the pitcher throw a lot of pitches. How do you weigh that? That might be the pitch to hit, but you want to see a lot of pitches, make them throw.
Well, that's the game every night. Hitters have to make decisions, but you get, I think, you get good pitches to hit. Hittable pitches. You're not going to get a lot of hittable pitches from major league pitchers. So you get hittable pitches, you take a shot with them.
I think Jimmy Nelson's 7-1 in his last 10 games. What stood out for you this game?
Yeah, I thought Jimmy, kind of battled himself all night a little bit, but it's still a good sign that he throws 6 2/3 and gives up 2 runs. The first inning he kind of cruised through the first 2 hitters and then falls behind 3-0 and has to kind of come to a guy and then gives up a base hit to Howard right away. So, he felt like he had some. At times he made great pitches, but I think for a lot of the night it wasn't as crisp maybe as quite as his last start. But look, 6 2/3, 2 runs. That's doing a pretty good job. So I think that's just, he's still. I think his stuff right now is. It's coming through. His good stuff is coming through more often on more pitches, and at times he's throwing pitches they're really +3 pitches.
A few times where if they would have put the ball in play, they might have scored. He struck the guy out. He has some big strikeouts.
Yeah, he did, and I think that's kind of like we talked about before the game. That's the place he's going to now. Of he's able to throw that breaking ball to get back in the count, and then that different breaking ball to strike a hitter out.
Craig, the Brewers have run into some careless outs on the base paths for quite some time now. Carlos did a lot of it, and we talked a lot about that, and obviously he's gone now.
Yeah, Scooters was a mistake. The play on Lucroy, I don't have that as a mistake. I thought the shortstop made a great play. I thought that was a very tough play he made. Charging the ball, turning and throwing it was an impressive play. I don't think many shortstop go to third on that play. So I was okay with that play, and I think it was the right base running decision by Luke. The one on Scooter was a mistake.
The ball was technically behind Luke, but the shortstop was playing. That's where he was playing. But Is
I
that
think
the-
it's a one where if you feel like the guy's going to have to come get the ball, it's very difficult to come get the ball and turn and open up your body and throw.
What can you say about how good Frankie's been?
Yeah, I mean we it's a good feeling, that's for sure. I think it's get a lead and Frankie's in the game, and it's been automatic. So you do I don't take for granted how good he's been, but it sure makes I think it's the type of thing that gives the team a real comfortable feeling when let's get a lead for Frankie, and we can play that way and we're going to win games. So it's it's just a real sense of security with him back there, and that's what it feels like, a strong sense of security.
He doesn't throw nearly as hard as he used to. Is he better than ever? I mean, he's
No, yeah, we've talked about that. He's reinvented, not reinvented himself, but he's come up with different ways to get hitters out.